After an avalanche of speculation and sorrow that Stranger Things 4 would end the entire series, fans can now exhale with ecstatic relief. The beloved Netflix series and the show's creators, the Duffer brothers, have laid it to rest. It is confirmed Stranger Things will certainly have a Season 5 to wrap it up. Here are all the details about Stranger Things Season 5. The bittersweet news about Stranger Things 5. It's heart-wrenching yet wistful. Season 5 will be the last season, but at least we get one more. Confirmed alongside the release date for Stranger Things 4, Matt and Ross Duffer said in a statement, "7 years ago, we planned out the complete story arc for Stranger Things. At the time, we predicted the story would last 4 to 5 seasons. It proved too large to tell in 4, but as you'll soon see for yourselves, we are now hurtling towards our finale. Season 4 will be the penultimate season, Season 5 will be the last." Recent rumors suggest that preparation has actually already begun on Season 5. Reflecting on series in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, creator Ross Duffer said, "Season 4 won't be the end. We know what the end is, and we know when it is. The pandemic has given us time to look ahead, figure out what is best for the show. Starting to fill that out gave us a better idea of how long we need to tell that story." Aside from the encores that the show has received since its conception in 2016, the Duffer brothers are confident that they will deliver another epic season for the millions of fans they've accumulated with Stranger Things. The 17-18-year-old American actor Noah Schnapp displayed his acting talents to the world in 2015 for the films Bridge of Spies and the Peanuts movie. However, he'll always be remembered as Will Byers from Stranger Things. Although in Season 1, Schnapp was given the role of Will Byers, he was just a recurring character. Then from Season 2 onwards, he was promoted to a regular character, and fans couldn't be happier about that. When Noah Schnapp was interviewed by the UK host Lorraine, he mentioned that was on everyone's mind about the TV series. So luckily, he addressed it. He was quoted saying, "I can't imagine Season 4 is the last. I feel like we would know if this was the last." David Harbour, who stars as Jim Hopper in the Netflix science fiction horror drama series, is the chief of police in Hawkins, Indiana. As the chief of police, he investigates the strange occurrences in the town, which puts him square in the middle of the plot, especially as he develops a close bond with Eleven, her friends, and their families. Later on, Sheriff Hopper adopts Eleven, who is played by Millie Bobby Brown, and begins to love her like his own child. When ET Canada was able to catch up with Harbour and get an interview, Harbour said, "I think on my Netflix talking points list, I'm not supposed to say that there is a 5th season. But because you said it, Jessica, I will say, and I'm also not supposed to know anything about it, but I will say that, sure. If you were on set with someone doing a show that possibly might have a 5th season, I'm sure that those people, if you were close to them as I am with the Duffer brothers, would probably bring up things that might move forward into the next season." So let's give some cheers to Harbour for following his non-disclosure agreement, yet subtly confirming that Season 5 is definitely being created for our viewing pleasure. As for Stranger Things 5 release date, the release date of Season 5 has yet to be confirmed. Life is filled with conditions, and here's the main one. The release date all depends on when the season begins filming. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, production on the 4th season was delayed massively, just like almost every business on Earth. And as a result, the release date, which was previously rumored to be January 2021, was pushed back to this year. So although filming on Stranger Things 4 wrapped in the autumn of 2021, the release date for the first part of Season 4 will be in May of 2022. Due to the unfortunate postponements, fans might feel a bit frustrated because more than likely, Stranger Things 5 may not be released for at least another 18 months. And keep in mind, that's at least 18 months. Honestly, it could be longer. Nevertheless, we can look forward to Part 2 of Season 4, which is set to hit our screens this summer. To be more precise, so fans do not get their panties in a bunch, the first volume premieres on May 27th, while the second one comes on July 1st. But with an iconic story like Stranger Things, we know it'll certainly be worth the wait. Besides, the making of this series takes quite a long time. The Duffer brothers mentioned this in their letter to fans, where they admitted that it actually took almost 2 years to film the 4th season. While filming during the height of the pandemic and lockdown surely involved its own delays, producing a massive finale season will likely require a long wait too. But as the thick of the pandemic is subsiding, perhaps that will give the crew and actors enough time to wrap it up before the deadline. So, the next conclusion draws the question, will Stranger Things 5 be the final season? Now it is time for that bitter part. Yes, Stranger Things Season 5 will be the final season of the show. Fortunately, reports have come out that it won't be the end of the Stranger Things universe, though. In a statement discussing the future of the franchise and the Season 4 release date, the Duffer brothers said there are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. For more information on the topic, in an interview with Collider, David Harbour said that Season 4 lays the groundwork for the ending of the show, but still gave Stranger Things fans more hope as he was quoted saying, "We're introducing new stuff, but we're also tightening and wrapping up in a certain direction to make it have a clear, clean, specific, and definite ending at some point, which I can't really talk about." In a separate interview, but also with Collider, producer Sean Levy claimed that he and the Duffer brothers have the end in sight as he quoted, "There is a plan and that too will be shared, not quite as soon as a sense of when Season 4 is coming out, but soon enough. I can say this, no one's making it up as we go along and there is an end game, if you will." For more verification that there will be a Season 5, Ross Duffer explained to The Hollywood Reporter, "Season 4 won't be the end. We know what the end is, and we know when it is. The COVID-19 pandemic has given us time to look ahead, figure out what is best for the show. Starting to fill that out gave us a better idea of how long we need to tell that story." Another question that fans have been asking is, will there be a Stranger Things Season 5 movie? On that matter, there has not been any announcements made as to whether there will be a Stranger Things movie. As far as we know so far, Season 5 will still be a series and not a feature film. But you should comment down below on which you would prefer, a movie or another TV series. Here's the culminating plot. No one outside of the producers and the Duffer brothers actually know the plot. They're quite tight-lipped about it, and that goes with good reason. But just like all the previous seasons, it will be just as epic, and it will transcend dimensions and stretch far beyond the boundaries of Hawkins, Indiana. So rest assured that the Duffer brothers definitely have a satisfying end. We're just not privy to it yet. However, we can read between the lines and follow the breadcrumbs for clues about what to expect. Remember, the Duffer brothers wrote in their letter, there are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. So fans can surmise that this letter indicates potential spin-offs in the future. But in the meantime, the Duffers said, "But first, we hope that you stay with us as we finish this tale of a powerful girl named Eleven and her brave friends, a broken police chief and a ferocious mom of a small town called Hawkins, and an alternate dimension called the Upside Down. As always, we are gracious for your patience and your support."